Cancer. Hey you guys, it is Ray. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with your March 2022 monthly predictions. It's been an interesting moment getting here. I actually wanted to record your video. You're supposed to be the last video I did yesterday, but I ended up delaying your video until today, and today is 2022 portal. So yeah, I have some messages to give to you. Let us pray. We'll get into it. All right. God, source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, please use me as a clear channel, clear vessel to deliver Cancer's March 2022 predictions. God bless everyone that watches this video. Allow them to have an amazing March. Gratitude, Ashe. So the month of March, Cancer, it's interesting. You're considered the mother of the zodiac, your sign. And I'm being called to start with the Heart Oracle deck for your overall March energy. There's a need to really protect yourself in the month of March, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And there's this energy of cleaning house as well. A lot of you need to rest more in the month of March also. Really, like, if your life is chaotic, when it comes to rest, okay, if you have a lot going on, if you're a parent, if you're a spouse, we create the time that we desire. So if you know you need to rest, plan that. Make a schedule, like plan it within your schedule. There's really no excuse to not do what we desire to do or what our body needs us to do. So there's a need to really get your house in order, Cancer, in the month of March. And doing this will be a way of nurturing and caring for yourself in the month of March. You tapping into that mothering energy by putting yourself first, your needs and your desires. Even if you have kids, if your kids take naps, you take a nap. Like, make it work. There really is no room for excuse. I'm hearing for you in the month of March, but there's a need to really slow down, take your time, plan, clean up, and protect in the month of March. So let's see, Cancer overall energy, March 2022. March 2022. Somebody else had this. I think it was Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, definitely watch the Scorpio March 2022 predictions. Also, March 20th does initiate Aries season. So Pisces season is asking you to really protect, cleanse, and get your mind, body, and soul in divine alignment, so that you can start this astrological new year on a good foot. Pisces is very prevalent to a lot of signs, especially since Pisces is water just like you. This season is asking you to really go within, okay? I hear, yeah, talk less, do more. All right, let's get into your overall energy. And even if you're watching this when I upload it on February 22nd, today is a great day to buy a planner and to start scheduling things. And give yourself enough room for change. If something happens in life where it disrupts your schedule, like allow fluidity in your schedule, okay? Don't pinch everything back to back. Like, really take your time and figure out what works for you and what doesn't. All right, that was a lot of cards. And there's a need, like, doing this, creating this schedule, getting your mind, body, and soul in order, becoming more fluid. Somehow it relates to you getting to know yourself better, what you like, don't like, what you need and don't need. There's also a need to initiate spring cleaning during the month of Pisces. Like, there's a major need to cleanse and protect. Okay, Cancer. So your overall energy for March is success and growth, okay? But in order to grow and succeed, like, this is purple energy, crown chakra, third eye, pink energy, the heart, love. Heart matters are coming up in the month of March. What's growing and what's stagnant. Like, There's a need to make a decision regarding something. And this has to do with cycles in your life and certain foundations as well. So if you see there's a tree in the background, as many times as I've pulled this card, I've never noticed the tree. And then spring solstice begins March 20th. So with this, you see the leaves are starting to bloom, all right? So new birth, new success, new growth, whatever. And then there's a light shining on his crown as well. So Pisces season is bringing a lot of downloads, a lot of, your intuition is guiding you a lot in Pisces season. Your body is guiding you a lot in Pisces season. Your energy is guiding you a lot in Pisces season. And you honoring and listening to your body and your energy will help this success and growth that's trying to come in and start a new cycle and new foundation for you. If you continue to do things as you've always done them, I hear you can expect stagnation. I don't know if you heard that vibrating. Expect stagnation and a lack of success, okay? So the choice is really yours. Like, there's some decisions you need to make in Pisces season. I feel like some feelings need to get hurt in the process, but it's for the betterment of you. Like, everyone cannot go Cancer, and like, you can't, some of you are playing with people's feelings. It's like it's like there's an energy of entertaining something that no longer serves you, and it's causing you to play yourself and playing the other person. And be mindful of that, because you can create negative karma when you operate in that energy. On the bottom we have heal. This heal is 17, which is star energy. So yeah, there's a need to really, I hear protecting yourself is helping you heal yourself, okay? And this isn't the time to be, you know, cancerious, crabby. You know how crabs have their claws and they like to snap at people. This is really the time to go within. This is a time to get to the root of a lot of things, a lot of cycles in your life, to understand why you haven't been as successful as you desire to be, why things haven't been growing the way that you desire to grow. Like, there's a need to really look in the mirror. And let me see, we have manifest here. Ooh, and we have confront. So yeah, with the need to protect yourself, the shadows, it's like, if you have not been doing the shadow work, if you have not been focusing on, you know, where you are not showing up as your best self in life, your shadows are, in a sense, like haunting you. They're haunting you because a change needs to be made, okay? A new beginning needs to happen. A new beginning needs to happen, starting with the self, starting with self-reflection, how you nurture yourself, how you care for yourself. Some of you, it's how you speak to yourself, how you deny your intuition, how your intuition is usually right, but you choose to ignore it. Your inner child is asking for illumination of some sort. It's like you are unconsciously carrying on unhealthy cycles and patterns that's blocking your manifestation, that's blocking your success and growth. And you are carrying people in your lives who no longer serve you. And so it's like the adult you, your inner child is looking at the adult you, like shaking their head, like, here we go again. Are we going to continue with this cycle another season? Since spring season is being initiated, winter is leaving, spring is entering. Are you going to continue the same cycles from winter during the spring? Or are you going to manifest a new life for yourself by making certain decisions and creating certain boundaries for yourself, okay? I don't know if y'all hear the birds outside cawing to confirm this. Yeah, with the birds as well, like your ancestors, it's like your ancestors want to see you do better, but it's like at this point in time, do you really desire better for yourself? Because you keep accepting and dealing with the same shit. Yeah, and it's like you have the ability to be great and full. You have the ability to have your cup overflow. You have the ability to manifest whatever life that you desire, to have the success and growth that you desire. you have the ability to master your shadows so that your shadows end up becoming like warnings for you versus life detriments for you. Like you have, it's like you have the power to allow the negatives to work positively for you, to allow your cup to overflow, to allow you to be in your power, to allow you to be the emperor, the empress. And it's interesting, today is 2/22/2022, which adds up to 12, which adds up to 3, which is the hangman energy and empress energy. And I just mentioned empress energy. So it's like spring season. Spirit is trying to give you something to toast about. The liquid that's coming out of this cup, I see it as red wine. So there's something to celebrate. There's something to be like toasted for, like, but it's like it could go either way. It really could go either way for you. You could choose a life of bliss or you can choose a life of misery. The choice is yours. And I hear, don't allow the shadows to get the best of you in the month of March, because if you allow the shadows to get the best of you, then you could be, it's like the cycles you're continuing to create. It's like you're aiding the generational trauma versus reversing the generational trauma. And I saw 11:22 on the timer when I said that. So it's interesting. Also, we have a grand symphony. So whenever I see this card, I get alignment. I go back to the Bible of the trumpet sounding for attention to let you know something is coming. Like something is definitely building. We have manifest, we have success and growth, we have great and full, and we have a grand symphony. But the shadow here is control. You're wanting to control everything. And there's this thing of emotional manipulation that's happening in the month of March that you need to be aware of, pay attention to. But a lot of good things are trying to show up and show out for you. The Pisces new moon that happens March 2nd is definitely very, very powerful for you as well. But with this issue of control and using your claws to grab something, to control it, this is really, it's taking a negative turn in your life. And if you're experiencing a lot of blocks in the month of March or leading into the month of March, then know that you have some inner work to do. You need to do some inner work to transform the external, okay? Since we have control here, let's look into your shadow. Cancer's shadow, March 2022. There's a need to also connect with music in the month of March. Celebrate more. There's a need to be happy. This control energy is giving me hella like angry, Krabby Patty, SpongeBob shit. There's a need to connect with the inner child. Watch childhood shows that used to give you happiness, bliss. There's a need to get into the energy of creation. There's needs to get into the energy of taking care of your body, eating healthier, eating your colors. Okay, you need to eat red foods for the root chakra, yellow foods for the solar plexus, orange foods for the sacral, green foods for the heart, blue foods for the throat, and purple foods for the crown and third eye chakra. Like there's a need to be more intentional with everything that you do, okay? And there's a need to be aware of your emotions, because your emotions do, your emotions do dictate like your life. Like how you wake up feeling in the morning dictates how your life is going to go. So this is a time to take more control of your emotions as well. Ooh, so looking into your shadow, we have, I thought this says confront, okay? Whole time I'm thinking this says control, okay? So there's need to release control and confront why you have control issues, okay? These control issues do stem from childhood. There's a need to confront how your childhood wounds affect how you move as an adult, okay? How your childhood wounds affect how you respond in relationships, okay? How you respond to heartbreak, how you respond to emotional manipulation. And there's a need to I'm getting hella narcissism is happening in a dynamic that needs to really, really be confronted and looked at. And then we have artificial heart here, 12. And today adds up to 12. So today is this portal. And I feel like since the Leo full moon happened on February 16th, even though we're focusing on March 2020, March 2022, fuck, getting tongue twisted. There's something that's all twisted up in your life that is not pure, that's not real. It's really, really fake. It's artificial. It's not, it's plastic, okay? I'm getting like sterling silver or gold plated versus real gold and real silver type of energy. There's something that looks good on the outside, but on the inside it's sad, it's detrimental. You see she's crying. Like, it's like a lot of you are putting forth a certain face or front for people, for a community, and it's like it's all lies. Like, it's a lot of fake ass energy happening. And I don't mean to laugh, but it's like I'm laughing because it's like, I know Cancers are very, very intuitive, okay? All water signs are very intuitive. And you know who or what is making you unhappy, but you keep showing up for it. You keep allowing it to be present in your life. And then you're wondering why your manifestations aren't coming to life. You're wondering why everything isn't in alignment. You're wondering why your cup isn't overflowing. And it's because you need to confront and face the truth and look in the mirror and say that something or someone needs to be changed. And it starts with honesty with yourself and then honesty with others. Okay. Whew. 16 minutes on the timer. A tower moment needs to happen. Okay. It's cycles. A lot of you have the same cycles as your parents or grandparents. Whoever you spent a lot of time around as a child, you have unconsciously developed their unhealthy cycles and how they respond in relationships, partnerships, friendships, whatever ships that are in their relationship is what you need to take a look at. And I did see 1717 on the timer. So there's a need for a rebirth, okay, in your life. I cannot shuffle these cards. There's a need for a rebirth in your life. There's a need for a transformation. There's a need to take your power back from a person or situation. And there's a need to, I hear, stop complaining, okay? You keep dealing with something and then keep complaining about it. I hear Spirit saying, if you're going to deal with it, shut up. If you're going to change it, act, okay? Cancer, 4 weeks of March. Cancer, 4 weeks of March. So on the bottom, we have the sun, which you can't see. You can't see how God is trying to overflow your cup. You cannot see how God is trying to align things for you so that you can have the success and growth. You are refusing to shift out of the fake love and fake energy so that God can give you something that's fulfilling. On this confront card, we have the inner child. On the sun card, we have the inner child. So there's a need to really apologize to your inner child. There's a need to take protection baths with black salt, pink Himalayan salt. Black salt to cleanse away the negative energy, pink Himalayan salt to relax you. So focus on self-love. There's a need to add flowers to your baths. Like, there's a need, like, self-love is a major theme for you, okay? If you are giving and receiving fake love, that means, first of all, you're not being real to yourself. Second of all, it means you're not loving authentically, okay? Cancer, 4 weeks in March. There's a need to make a decision about emotional fulfillment. All right, let me rise the Ooh. Okay. Let's see what this decision is. What are you? All right. So, there's a decision about love and going in a new direction, okay? Some of you, there's a partner that you're with that you're very unhappy with, but You're dealing with it because it's comfortable to you. Like, there's some of you are scared of change. You're scared of being a failure, okay? So with this artificial heart, be so that you can continue to play the role and play face, to avoid your ego from being bruised, when in reality you're bruising your own ego. It's the cycle that you're creating. It's very, very unhealthy. It's very unhealthy. And again, you are aiding to the generational trauma and generational misery versus reversing it. Okay, so that's wise. So week 1, we have the 5 of Wands reversed, clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. So this is a need to, it's like there's a lot of drama, a constant battle between you and other people. And with them having these masks, I feel like this whole pandemic, you've been going through it with a multitude of people. And instead of you retracting your energy, going within to do the self-work to figure out why you keep attracting these types of people in relationships, you've just been entertaining it, going back to this artificial heart. But the first week, this is asking you to, again, create that schedule, go within, work on self-love, create healthy rituals and routines for yourself. All right. And this is also the time to initiate a passion project. If there's something that you've been wanting to do, wanting to create, the first week of March is asking you to initiate that, especially with the new moon being in Pisces on March 2nd, which is also the first week of March. This is a powerful time to create what you desire with this manifestation card, okay? Get to work on creating the life that you desire. And this is a need to make a list of everything that needs to go. And I hear making a list, checking it twice. You're going to find out who's naughty or nice. This is the time to make your naughty or nice list. The naughty is bringing drama and chaos and lack of emotional fulfillment to your life. Or is it bringing growth? Is it allowing your cup to overflow? That's the list that you need to make, okay? Instead of fighting with others and battling yourself, it's time to go to the drawing board and make some decisions. Also, if you have not created a vision board, some of you need to do a vision board on your phone and physically, okay? Physical creation helps you with your manifestations. That was a bar. And then the second week of March, we have the 2 of Pentacles, okay, needing to make a decision which direction you're going to go in this physical realm. Are you going to stay? Are you going to go? Should I stay? Should I go? I don't know, is what I hear. But needing to make a decision, going back and forth with something. And to get clarity on this, we have the Queen of Wands reversed. So something or someone that's been taking you out of your power, a person, situation, job, something that you're a part of, it's taking you out of your power. It has you in this enabling, codependent energy. This could definitely be with a partner in a new direction. So this is regarding love and movement, okay? The way I'm holding these cards up, you're moving away from the lover in the month of March. Or some of you, once you move away, that's when you connect to a new lover, okay? But there's a need to change your environment in the month of March. Change your environment, spend more time outside, go to the water, okay? Go to the water, spend time in nature. A lot of you need to ground outside, okay? You are water. We are 70% of water. Most of this planet is made up of water. So it's like you need to take a trip somewhere, plan a trip, get away for the weekend, go to another city, go to another state, take a weekend trip, take an overnight trip. I don't know. But there's a need to make a decision about you making a move and then sticking, like not allowing your heart to be swayed on that decision once it's made. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you've been trying to walk away from something, but something else has been tugging on your heartstrings that's causing you to stay. All right. But moving into the third week, we have the King of Cups. So the Page of Pentacles is facing the King of Cups. All right. So you're moving towards emotional fulfillment. You're getting, I hear emotional serenity, calmer waters, calmer emotional waters. The first 2 weeks of March can be very, very emotional for you. But once you have clarity on which direction you want to go, you start to get excited. You start to have that emotional fulfillment. You start to feel like you're able to make healthy emotional decisions. And in the sense of your cup being overflowing and your cup being great and full, all right? And this is this is gold, like this cup is gold plated. So in this grand symphony, gold plated as well. So there's a need to really look at your power, look at your personal power, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and understand like how your relationships aid that or destroy that in your own personal life. And then finally, we have Temperance for your 4th week. So you're stepping towards something new with the 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This is divinely guided. You're connecting more with your higher self, all right, making more emotionally intelligent decisions. You're being more firm in your boundaries. You're taking your time. You're moving with caution so that you don't end up in the same routine, mistake, or cycle again. But there's a need with moving with caution. Don't be very, very mindful of this. Like, make sure you're moving from an open and vulnerable heart versus a closed and bitter heart. If you move from a closed and bitter heart, you end up still aiding to these unhealthy generational cycles. If you accept whatever lessons that you had to go through, make a decision for yourself, and still choose to move with an open and vulnerable heart, that's when your cup will overflow and things will align and things will no longer be fake and you'll actually be manifesting, okay? I have no idea what to title this. A lot of you are spending more time on a computer in the month of March also. Final messages for Cancer, March 2022. I see you and your loved ones are safe. So I feel like with whatever change and stability is happening, know that you're safe, know that you're protected, and this needed to happen to shift you into a new direction, okay, Cancer? Like, don't allow the situations to get the best of you. Step outside of your comfort zone, okay, in the month of March, and your commitment is being tested. So with that, if you say you want better, are you making the moves and the decisions to have a better life or not? You cannot be comfortable. It's like you cannot continue to stay comfortable and expect change. You have to be the change to receive the change. But just know that during these tests and trials, you and your loved ones are safe. Really, really just be easy with yourself. Give yourself grace. Give yourself compassion. Nurture yourself during this process. There are going to be a lot of tears that are shed, but it's okay. It's needed. The more you cry, the more that you heal. Like, crying is a powerful form of healing that people do not take seriously, okay? And then we have diligence. There's a need to view things from a bird's eye point of view. There's a need to get clarity. There's a need to stay steadfast and focused. Like, change is needed for you to have this, okay? For you to have all of this beauty, okay? For you to have love, someone meeting you halfway, okay? A divine union. Something needs to change in your physical and emotional environment, okay? Anything else for Cancer? Let's see your affirmation, and then I'm going to get out of here. Final messages for Cancer for March. You are brave, you are bold, and you are beautiful. There's nothing to be scared of, all right? God does reward the risk takers. The reward may not come to fruition immediately, but trust me, I'm a living and witnessing testimony that it does. As long as you stay 10 toes down, okay? And you continue to be brave, all right? All right? That's what I have for you, Cancer. God bless you. I'm sending you heart chakra healing, heart chakra love. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. But you have the power to create and have the life that you desire. You just have to believe it for yourself. Take your power back. You are the mother. Whether you're male or female, you got this. I love you. Bye.